Today on MTG Unpacked, it's a very spooky Halloween special for 2019. We're cracking open a box of Innistrad, a Fat Pack, in fact. And with me to do the pack cursings, we have some clownish miscreants, Dribbles, Chuckles, and Joe Kerr. They're on loan from my other channel, Pop Sideshow, where I indulge in a peculiar fascination with plastic figurines with hideously oversized heads, and bombard my 3 regular viewers with terrible, cringeworthy skits. You can check it out at the link above, but I highly recommend you don't waste your time. You're bound to be disappointed. So without further ado, let's get stuck into this thing and see what terrible garbage we can pull here today. Alright, so take a look at the back here. All manner of terrible horror. And what do we have in here? A poster, which I will open up very shortly if I can figure out how to get it open. So take a look. Okay, that is quite terrifying. So we'll set that aside. What do we have in here? A bunch of cardboard. Get that out of the way. A couple of nice or terrible deck boxes. Horror lurks within. Thank you for that. We'll take a look at the booklet closer to the end of the video, because this video has dragged on long enough already and 90% of you have already tuned out. So let's get stuck into it. We get a dice. Number 2. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. So we'll lay out the packs for the traditional pack cursing. No blessings today, people. Just terrible garbage pulls. So if I can get this open here. And hopefully you are adequately tortured by the suspense. We have some lands, which I will now go through in painful detail. Just kidding. All right, moving on. We have a whole bunch of packs. 9 packs, in fact, so this is how we do the cursings. Joe, thank you. Dribbles. And finally, the biggest clown of them all, Chuckles. We'll take care of the blessings, hopefully. We have damaged those packs, and we can sell them as such. So I'm not sure what's happening here, but let's continue. So we're now 3 minutes in. 99.99% of you have tuned out. The rest of you are in for a nice dose of mind rot. Alas, that card is not in this set. We shall continue with Cobbled Wings, Woodland Sleuth, Furor of the Bitten, Makeshift Mauler, and I'm skipping cards. Rebuke, Urgent Exorcism, Vampire Interloper, Selhoff Occultist Traitorous Blood, Uncommons Inquisitor's Flail, Parasaline, Gallows Warden, and the rare is Gutter Grime. Enchantment for 5. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put a slime counter on Gutter Grime, then put a green ooze creature token onto the battlefield with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of slime counters on Gutter Grime. Totally worthless garbage card, and a spirit token, and a checklist, and a Krellin Horde. Wantons flips around into Grizzled Outcasts, or vice versa. Alright, so we'll put flip cards over there. Let's continue here. I'm having trouble opening the packs in my extreme boredom with this garbage. We have Forbidden Alchemy, Elder Cathar, Kessig Wolf, Geist Flame, Traitorous Blood, Markov Patrician, Stitcher's Apprentice, Mulch, Stitched Drake, and uncommons Scarb Goliath. Burning Vengeance, Lantern Spirit, and rare is Cackling Counterpart. Instant for 3. Put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of target creature you control. Flashback for 5 and 2 blue. And a ad with some sort of code on there. Not sure what that's about. Checklist and Thraben Militia. I don't know. Flips around into Thraben Sentry. On to the next pack. And now I'm throwing them around. I don't know what's happening here. We're out of control here today, people. We have Selfless Cathar, Curse of Oblivion, Victim of Night, Moon Heron, Ghoul Caller's Bell, Brain Weevil, a delightful little critter, Rotting Fen Snake. Okay, that's a little creepy, isn't it? Spectral Flight, Ghoul Razor. Uncommons, Bitter Heart Witch, Fiend Hunter, Invisible Stalker, and rare is Parallel Lives, which I think is a less terrible card than usual. Enchantment for 4. If an effect will put one or more tokens onto the battlefield under your control, it puts twice that many of those tokens onto the battlefield instead. A zombie token and Tormented Pariah. And something else going on here, don't know what. Flips around into a Rampaging Werewolf. Okay, there's another flip card. And a Mountain. I'm glad I wasted my time looking at that. Next up. So what are we? We're like, we're not even halfway through this madness. What's going on? We have Gruesome Deformity, Claustrophobia, Frightful Delusion. Look into my eyes. Ancient Grudge, Ambush Viper, Sensory Deprivation, Infernal Plunge, Stromkirk Patrol, Pitchburn Devils, uncommons Dissipate, Trepanation Blade, Rally the Peasants, and Rooftop Storm. Enchantment for 6. You may pay 0. What? Rather than pay the mana cost for zombie creature spells you cast, okay? So you're going to churn out a few zombies with that, I imagine. Spider, checklist. And an Unholy Fiend flips around into a Cloistered Youth. Actually, I think it's supposed to be the other way around. Okay, next. And I hope the clowns have been behaving themselves. We have Selfless Cathar, Curse of Oblivion, Victim of Night, Somberwald Spider, Geist Flame, Moon Heron, Avacyn's Pilgrim, Ghoul Razor, Abbey Griffin, uncommons Rolling Temblor, Slayer of the Wicked, Tribute to Hunger, and the rare is Heartless Summoning. And you too could look like this. If you watch too many videos on this channel, it will rot your mind. It's an enchantment for 2 creature spells you cast, because 2 less to cast creatures you control get -1/-1. And another ad with another code. I don't know if anybody is actually able to use those. A checklist and a Cruin Outlaw flips around into a Terror of Cruin Pass. Very terrifying. Okay, so now we're getting closer to the end. Blessed Relief will await. Shortly we have Lost in the Mist, Kessig Wolf, Unruly Mob, Nightbird's Clutches, Smite the Monstrous, Armored Scarb, Blazing Torch, Walking Corpse, Stitcher's Apprentice, and uncommons Hamlet Captain, Hollow Henge Scavenger, Geist Catcher's Reg, and the rare is Geist Honored Monk. Creature Human Monk, star for 5 with Vigilance. Its power and toughness for each equal to the number of creatures you control. And when it enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. And an ad for Innistrad. Okay, fair enough. Checklist and Ovenwald Mystics flips around into Ovenwald Primordials. Boo. Okay, next pack, which I'm having trouble opening them. The madness of Innistrad is starting to overtake me. We have Gruesome Deformity again, Grave Bramble, Abyssinian Priest, Spare from Evil, Smite the Monstrous, Spidery Grasp, Soulhulf Occultist, Brimstone Volley, Mana Skeleton, yes, a charming fellow, Uncommon's Curse of the Nightly Hunt, Unburial Rites, Wreath of Geist, and rare is Clifftop Retreat. Enters battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain or plains, tap it for red or white. And we keep, that's probably the spookiest thing in this episode actually. Checklist and a Village Ironsmith foil, no less. Flips around into a Iron Fang. A little bit of Pringlish foiling there. Okay, 2 packs left, and then we'll take a look at the booklet. I know some of you are just beside yourselves with anticipation at seeing that, and the rest of you are doing far better things with your time. Okay, we have Cobbled Wings, Woodland Sleuth, Curse of Oblivion, Corpse Lunge, Brimstone Volley, Gnaw to the Bone, Vampire Interloper, Curse of the Pierced Heart, Urgent Exorcism, Spider Spawning, first of the uncommons, Demon Male Horberk, guess that's some sort of armor, Skursdag Cultist, and a rare is an Evil Twin, and it's good to see we're getting a thorough hosing today. Creature Shapeshifter 0/0 for 4. You may have Evil Twin enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it gains blue, black, tap, destroy target creature with the same name as this creature. That's a bit weak, which is what we were expecting, and a zombie token. And I'm getting very excited here because we've got an Ovenwald Mystics. Flips around into Ovenwald Primordials. And I thought we already saw, yes, doubles. Fantastic. Look at that hosing. Okay, final pack. Oh dear, the misery will soon be over. What do we have in this garbage pack? We have Forbidden Alchemy, Elder Cathar, Fortress Crab, Avacyn's Pilgrim, Traitorous Blood, Moon Mist, One-Eyed Scarecrow, Markov Patrician, and Uncommon's Mask of Avacyn, Spectral Rider, Battleground Geist, and Kessig Wolfrun. It's a land, tap, add 1 to your mana pool, pay X in red and green, tap, target creature gets +X/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. And an ad, and this guy, and this, and oh, a foil mountain. Isn't that nice? Okay, next we shall look at the Innistrad Player's Guide. Hello Liliana, how are you today? Hosing people, no doubt. We have Darkness Falls, Faces of Fear, Born Under a Bad Sign, Death is Not the End, Back in a Flash, okay. Fantastic. The Horror of the Angels, Absence. A bunch of text here that I'm sure is terribly fascinating for all you lawmongers out there. Check it out. Okay, whoa, there's practically a novel in here. The Province of Stencia. Okay, so got some vampires. Province of Nephalia. Okay, some many-headed beasts. Province of Kessig. Okay, so that's the werewolf zone, I guess. And the top 10 coolest Innistrad cards, of which we got none. We have Garruk Relentless, Liliana, where are you? Devil's Play, Ludwig's Test Subject, Woodland Cemetery, Nevermore, Reckless Waif, Mikaeus the Lunarch, Avacyn's Pilgrim, Army of the Damned. I don't think we got any of those. And of course, the encyclopedia that everybody loves. So let's look at each page in painstaking detail. Look at it! Doesn't it drive you to madness? Okay, so what are we at? Red. Got some green. Yes, yes. Fantastic. More green. Who's a fan of green? Leave a note in the comments. They're doing that Commander Green thing. Won't that be exciting? Here's a card checklist in case you wanted to collect the whole set. Did you manage to collect them all? Leave a note in the comments. And that is a delightful finish there. All right. So I hope you hated this video. If you did, give it a thumbs down. And if you really hated it, give it 2 thumbs down. Hit the subscribe button if you have not already, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Thanks for watching, and happy Halloween!